Syndication is pooling resources together to do bigger deals than you can do on your own. So resources can be cash, it can be intellectual capital, it can be property, it can be other assets. So resources are a number of different things, but syndication is pooling resources, bringing people together so you can do bigger deals than you can do on your own, collectively as a group, as a syndication. So if you want to get into the syndication business, or you're not in that space right now, and maybe you're a house flipper or a wholesaler, or you own one company and you want to create a syndication to expand and grow that business, or buy a franchise and open up a bunch of units or roll up some businesses, whatever it is, the first thing you need to do, the first step is you've got to build your brand and you've got to get that package together. So that is your first step, because as you go out and start talking to people, marketing to people, doing things, putting your message out there, people are going to look you up. So they're going to be searching you, they're going to be looking you up, they're going to be looking for credibility, authority, experience, things like that. So make sure you've got a great website. It doesn't have to be overly complicated or fancy, but it needs to be mobile responsive. Most of the time people are going to be looking you up on their phone or mobile device. So you want to make sure it's well done, and well done for mobile responsiveness, and looks good on any device. And keep it simple. You don't want 100 pages of all kinds of different stuff. You want a nice, clear, professional, polished looking website, nice brand. You want to make sure you look polished, sophisticated, experienced, like you know what you're doing. So you want to make sure you've got that in place first. All your social media platforms need to be consistent and have continuity so that your brand looks clear across all platforms, and people know that wherever they find you, if they see you on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever that looks like, when they go to your website, it looks the same and they hear the same messages and things like that. Now, those messages need to be different on those different platforms, but the continuity of your look needs to be the same and your message needs to be the same. It's just different how you convey that message on the different platforms, because they are all different. You want to handle those things differently. You want to send your message out differently on all those. So that is the first thing. Before you do anything else, get that brand solidified, get it in place, make sure that all of your materials are consistent across all the platforms, across all your media. If you got business cards, whatever it is, make sure that it's put together, well done. That's the first step. Once you have that together, then you could go out and start networking with investors and looking for opportunities. But you want to make sure that your brand is put together. That's the first step in the process of building your syndication business. The second step is understanding the rules and laws around syndication and the steps to syndication, the different types of filings, how it works, what all's involved, because that's going to be your next step as you go out and you start approaching potential investors and looking at opportunities, because when you find one, you need to know what to do with it. So that is the first step in building your syndication business. Get your brand set up, get it out there, and start making it happen.